Hey guys,
Hello.
welcome to another episode here at Graylee Homestead. This is our right after Halloween edition. So we're gonna catch you up with everything that we've accomplished over the past month, which is a lot. I had to
Yeah.
write it down. All
uh,
right.
yeah, we definitely have been busting butt. Like we've said in some of the other ones, it's about to be winter, so we're trying to be in this home stretch of being able to be inside.
Absolutely. So,
So,
all right. Well, the first things that we focused on was getting the inside completed with the painting and everything. Let's start with there, and then we'll come back out here and talk about some of the plumbing and everything that we did.
so one, I made landing so that we could actually step up into the house because it was this big gap. So cinder blocks, leveled wood, some mats, easy to walk in and out with supplies. Because let me tell you, we have gotten some.
All right, so as you can see, this ceiling is insulated now, and started putting up these ceiling boards. That's the pallet wood that we were talking about being in the black semi-transparent. Turned out a lot darker than we thought it would, but we still like it because you can still see all the grain and everything. Now we still have some gaps and everything to fill in, but we're working on getting all these lights up right now. The LED lights that are going to be the
Being in use.
yeah.
Because it's already wired. They're set to go. It's a plug and play ready. And the insulation has also been really helpful with fall coming because it has been cold.
Yeah, even on the cold mornings, we'll go out there and it doesn't feel that cold in here. It's nice and comfortable. So it's definitely worked out. So we started the ceiling panels, got everything insulated in the ceiling. Shelly finished up the painting of the walls.
So they all have two coats on them. The spray coat that was this first started, and then I rolled over them. And so it came out a much flatter look, which is what we wanted. More of the gaps kind of got filled in so that it's not too chunky looking. And it really has made a difference, as well as all of these awesome little metal cover panels, outlet covers. I found the metal ones, and we got all of those up on everything that we needed those for. So, safety first.
And we only got one cabinet so far, which is going to be for our kitchen sink. And I already started running the plumbing. You can see the supply lines. PEX is in shortage right now, especially the PEX A, which is the thermal resistant. So if it does expand, it can contract back to its original size. Um, PEX B and PEX C do not do that. So with a resin shortage, I didn't color code them like you would normally do. I just got 3/4 inch white and 1/2 inch red, and it's okay.
Yeah, got it more for the actual need, not perfection.
Yeah.
So, and it's been a bumpy process doing this plumbing, but I think we did our last trip today to finish off the pieces.
Yeah.
Um,
You're always going to be missing a few little pieces and have to make a secondary trip. That's part of plumbing. Uh, but I've got the drain already plumbed in, and that's connected from there to the basin that we have set. That's going to be our shower for the winter. And then these these are the supply lines that are going to feed cold into the hot water heater, and then hot out to everything else.
so, like I said in the last video, we're gonna do like a temporary wall structure around here, and then we're gonna get a shower
Curtain.
curtain to be right here in the shower. And this is actually much bigger than a camper shower, so it'll be nice to be able to move a little more to go like this to scrub your head and not.
Yeah.
And it'll have a nice view because of the door. Like we've said, that door is awesome, beautiful. Yay!
Yeah.
Another part with the painting being done is now you can see all the peekaboo wood. So here's a little peekaboo wood. And you could see it in its different spots. Yes,
Here,
there's
stand
still
that
a
way.
lot of stuff. There's still a lot of supplies in here. But that's going to be a part of the shuffling of things coming up to be a big shuffle.
Yeah, so this is the pallet wood right here on the ground, and then this is what it turns out after I stain it. And I've got 4 pieces set up over here so that I can mount these lights up in the ceiling. Because I got 3 more that I got to mount up into the ceiling before everything else.
Yeah, double check the list.
I'm
of what's
checking.
Inside.
All right, we insulated the ceiling. We finished painting and roller painting. Covered all the electric. Plumbing, we're going to show you outside. We did a lot more with that. Okay, kitchen cabinet. All right, so let's look at the roof outside. So we didn't have a chance to get everything as far as the roofing that we wanted. So for this winter, come here, kitty. All right, you stay in there. Anyways, for the winter, we got this really big tarp, and it covers the entire roof up there.
With one piece.
With one piece. And that's going to hold us over for the winter until next spring, summer, when we get up there and can actually get that going with actual roofing.
Yeah, we did have the tar and tar paper, but because it does get so cold, it does get so wet, we figured might as well put something up there just as an extra protection so it doesn't ruin the work we've
And it
already
doesn't
done.
put all that wear and tear from the freezing and everything on the tar. And, you know, tar paper. It's paper, so.
Still paper.
The big thing that we did with the plumbing was, you can see, that's all that's left of our well.
The well house that was here.
Yeah. Everything is now here underneath this window. And the way it works is, I'll let Shelly hold this.
Because I am weak and we plan on getting something to help lift it up, you know, like hatchbacks to cars, because that lid is very heavy. Between the wood that we put on it, all the insulation we put on it, the plastic, it definitely added up the weight. You can see on the doors, I've also put this foam pad on the top. I'm still going to put a corrugated plastic on the outside doors that actually matches with our walls to help insulate it, but that was something to help block wind and whatnot. So ready? Ta-da!
So this is the new well house. The door's made out of a couple of pallets. The posts on the outside support all the weight so that when you open the doors, you don't get any bend or flex on the walls themselves. Everything's insulated, including up here. So now, coming from the well, it goes straight through these 2 filters. This is the sediment filter, and then the carbon filter feeds into this 275 gallon tote, which I currently have roughly 80 gallons in. I had the bigger pump, but it was running 120 volt, and the inverters that we have are 110, and it wouldn't push it. So I'm actually going to change from this one to this one. It's a 12 volt pump, but it runs 45 psi. This one caps out at 20, so I need a little bit more power than that. And then from there, it goes into the pressure tank and then out to the house. So that is our well setup system. And then you can see under the house here. All right, Shelly has done a lot of the skirting across the middle and plastic insulation on this whole place. There is the supply coming out from the well house. It goes over all the way across, and then the hot comes back, tapped in right there. And then these are a drain line that runs straight out from the kitchen sink and the shower. And then, just to make sure I had the good, put a little 1-inch piece on a 4-inch level. That gives you a 1/4 inch per foot drop. And then Shelly has all this underpinned here here at the house. And then you see the drain line coming out. And this is just gray water from showers and the sink.
Yay!
Yeah, so a little bit of stuff. I think that's everything. I showed them all your stuff underneath the house and the insulation and the plastic. And
3 weeks of crawling underneath there to put up that plastic insulation, the boards, more plastic. Yeah, not a big fan. But it's nicer in there.
oh yeah,
And our plumbing's going to be well protected.
absolutely. And so, yeah, that makes us very happy.
Our electronic box, our battery bank, I talked to my papa about it. We actually just received a cord that's going to help transfer the power from the solar panels way over there, to the battery bank, which will sit on a table outside this window, so that it'll go up through the window and be able to power our inverters, as well as have our charge controller to be able to watch the maintenance of the batteries. So the table comes up to about here, to the window is only like 4 foot, and we got a 25-foot cord or something like that.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a little bit of finagling with the wires, but it's going to be long enough to be able to do 2 inverters from the battery bank.
So right now we have 210 volt, 5,000
2,000, 4,000 peak.
2,000, 4,000 peak. And so eventually I'm going to get a 120 inverter, and that'll run the big well pump once I put that back in. Right now I don't want to have to run the generator if we're just running the sink for a second,
Rinsing a dish off.
Yeah.
It's kind of a waste of gas for that.
Yeah.
So having the pump that we're going to currently install being 12 volt, it can directly pull from the battery. We don't have to worry about another socket, which means we don't have to worry about another inverter. We do have a small inverter, however, that we are going to use, because since it does get cold, Connor found a socket that'll turn it on and off depending on the temperature.
It comes on at 38 degrees and goes off at 50 degrees. So the outlet that I have in the well house in the back is going to run to a heat bulb that's also 125 watts, something like that. It's not super huge, so it's not pulling a lot of power. And with it being thermatically controlled, it'll kick on only when it needs to, and then off when it doesn't need to.
So we don't have to go out there in the cold and be like, oh, is it warm enough in there? Is it cold? Turning it off and on. It'll do it itself. It's easier.
Much.
Low maintenance. Done. So we're going to continue this weekend because we still have today. As you see, it's sunnier out. It's beautiful fall colors coming out.
Oh yeah, look at the trees.
It's definitely gorgeous. But it's time to start finishing this up, because with it being colder and fallier, we need to get in there, because we're over the camper.
Yeah.
Over it.
Yep. I mean, there's still some finishing touches I got to do on this well house, stain it and everything like that, and put we have some green
corrugated
PVC panels, same as we use these white ones here for the roof up there, that are going to go on the front here. So, just taking care of it.
One thing at a time. We're getting there, and hopefully things will be a little easier to get, because I should be starting another job, legitimate paying job. We'll see how it goes in future installments.
That's right.
If you see more stuff, more supplies, and nicer things, then it's going good. Huzzah.
Huzzah. All right, guys. Well, we will check in with you after Turkey Day. And, yeah.
And hopefully we'll be in there.
Yeah. Might even cook up our own turkey.
Ooh, we'll have the oven.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, wish us luck. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We love your support and your encouragement. So thank you, everyone, for commenting and reaching out to us and letting us know how we're doing. It means a lot to us. But we'll try to keep pushing and keep improving our lifestyle day by day.
Yay!
All right, we'll talk to you later.